But now the reality of the situation is you clearly are going to have to leave us. And the fact that you have said Mark is a mafia means that probabilities are Mark is a police, unless you're trying to hide or give a shield to your body. Guys, I mean, come on. If I was a mafia, I wouldn't have killed Sako Sabunjan in broad daylight. The only reason why I'm killing Sako Sabunjan because he came out as the fake sheriff. I am the real sheriff. Normal thing for me to do is to click on him. There's a reason why I went directly on Sako Sabunjan. There's a reason, because I found out that he is the Don. Sako, you're a liar, but a good one.
Time. Thank you. Mark, minute 20.
Okay, so all right, so Sako, I mean this is the answer I had prepared for you before Hike came out. If you are indeed the sheriff, I was framed. That's all I can say to you. I wasn't having any small suspicions on you, بس إنه ما بعرف. So if you are the sheriff, you were framed, or it could be now that Hike came out. ما بعرف. I'm honestly leaning more towards Hike now. ما بعرف. بس and it's interesting, like the voting. So Shahan voted Hike, Avak voted Shahan, right? Yeah, so yeah. I didn't vote for you, Sako, because I wasn't convinced that you were a mafia. I honestly thought you were framed, بس هلا ما بعرف. Yeah, I just want to hear the others.
Okay, time. Sako, minute 20.
Mark, I do believe now that you are framed. تعرف ليش؟ لأنه الدون طلع قال إنه هلا هو الشريف. كرمال يربح صوتك وفي رفيقه بيصيروا ثلاثة بيعوصوني. على كل حال أنا راح أرجع أسأل عنك بالليل. هاي جابوجيان أنا سألت واحد ما طلع لي اثنين، يبقى لي لوطة هيدي ما بتصير. شو هيك؟ أنا الشريف حبيبي. بوليس اوكي ليك شو صار؟ اذا مارك عن جد فريم شيء طبيعي اوكي؟ يعني هلا هاي ربح صوته وعنده رفيقه بيصيروا ثلاثه، نحن كلنا مع بعض كم واحد؟ سبعه؟ ولا اقل من نص. كل البوليس كل واحد هو بوليس لازم يقوص هاي كابوجيان معي. It's as simple as that. كل واحد بوليس لازم يقوص هايك، وبكره برجع بسال مارك شيء كثير طبيعي. كيف تطلع بتقول انه انا دون ولا كيف؟ ايه بس نايس موف على فكره. افاك قلت لي بدك تقوي مارك ما قوصت. اوكي بس ما بعرف. لا على كل حال رح ارجع اسال مايك علنا يعني ايه بوليس كل واحد بوليس لازم يقوص هاي جابوجيان. لانه هيدا الموف ما بيعملها، لانه على اساس هو ضامن مارك، لانه هيداك فريمد واكيد انا عم بطلع اقول عنه مافيا رح يقوصني. يعني بدنا واحد اوكي يا فوجيان انا فوجيان شباب كل واحد بوليس يقوصه.
Thank you, Sako. Okay, so very interesting is first commenting to Avak. You know, Avak, even though why you're gonna shoot Mark and then keep it, I guess then you did that on purpose, because usually we're 7 and we can wait. Why do you need to eliminate someone before not knowing? And you're the one who usually says that. That's one. Two, I guess it's also very interesting from the sheriff even to come out the second day and say that he is the sheriff that soon, unless he felt some heat. And I guess the heat came from Hike. However, if you guys remember, Hike wasn't that assertive, because if he really would have found Sako, he would have gone a little bit more aggressive, and he was saying, Shahan, how did you not see? And this is why I'm going for Sako. Maybe he was afraid not to. I don't know, to be honest. I'm completely lost between these two. However, one thing I noticed is that Sako was trying to gather as much votes as he can. Haig did not catch votes and please shoot Sako. Sako was doing the contrary. He was gathering the police. I don't know. I don't know. That's it. Thank you. Nothing more to say. And last but not least, Avak, minute 20.
Okay. Yeah, obviously, and I said I'm gonna shoot Mark, but I did that on purpose because there's no way that we're gonna shoot someone when only one sheriff is out, and we tied everyone up so that everyone has an extra turn to talk. And if there's another sheriff, the sheriff comes out, and it's good that Haig spoke. But Haig, you made a mistake when you were talking. I don't know if you realize what your mistake was. You mentioned twice. First, you said, I asked about Sako and he's the Don. But during the second part of your statement, you said when Sako came out, it turns out that he's the Don. That's what you said. So right now, I am more towards Sako. But I would say, let's not let anyone die today. Let them both ask one more night and see what the outcome is going to be, honestly. Otherwise, we can take out Sako now, and I'll take out Haiga Pujan tomorrow, and then we'll take out Mark Khalifa as well. Yani, heck, we just eliminate type. We'll see. One guy comes out, and then it'll be a 50-50 chance because there'll be 3 people left. Let's see. But honestly, right now, I'm a bit more towards Sako than I am towards Haig. But I don't know if I'm going to vote. I'll see.
Okay.
Shahan, I can take care of this so that you can focus on the voting. Thanks, buddy.
Okay, no problem, man.
Okay, so we have Yapujan, Khalife, Sako, Shahan, and Avak. On the count of 3, who shoots Haig Yapujan? 1, 2, 3. 1 vote. On the count of 3, who shoots Mark? 1, 2, 3. 1 vote. On the count of 3, who shoots Sako? 1, 2, 3. 2 votes. On the count of 3, who shoots Shahan? 1, 2, 3. 1 vote. On the count of 3, who shoots Avak? 1, 2, 3. Sako, I'm sorry, buddy. I need everyone to switch off their cameras, please. Framer, tell me who you wish to frame. Doctor, tell me who you wish to save. Okay. Mafias, please tell me who you wish to kill. The Mafias, they begin with Zare, Hagia Mark, Van, Shahan, Avak, and they go. Dawn, please wake up. Dawn, go back to sleep. Sheriff, please wake up. Okay, I need, please, Zare, please switch on your camera. Hagia Pujan, Mark, Van, Shahan, Avak. And I have some distressing news from France. Van Baptiste, the senator.
Guys, I would have preferred, to be honest, to have a fake sheriff and a real sheriff. How certain are you? Well, the ones who shot Zare, Haigyapujan had to do it, but Zare, you jumped in. It should you should explain yourself. I think we were going for equality. In my opinion, Zare should explain himself and watch out for Zare and have a good game.
Thank you, the gentleman from Wyoming. Mark, I think you need to speak now. تفضل. You have a minute.
Yeah. So yeah, Van kind of expressed what I wanted to say. Yeah, I was obviously going. Yeah, I felt it was irresponsible to kick someone out at this stage because I think, I mean, Sako did have heat on him, so maybe this is why he came out as sheriff, being the Don, or he might have been a genuine sheriff and wanted to, you know, save himself before we kick him out. So, and Haig could have done the same thing. So yeah, I like we needed to keep both of them in. Now we don't know. Well, so we kind of need to hear from Haig. And Zare, obviously, that was a big call you made. So unless you had like some really positive information, you know, you really need to explain yourself. Yeah, that's it. Pass.
Thank you, Mark. Shahan, تفضل.
Okay, so now I guess it's the time for the doctor to come out. That's one. Two, and everyone, for the fairness of the game, because for me, 100%, either Sako or Haig is one of them is the Mafia. So for the fairness and at least for us to know that one of these two is fake, I would suggest to go ahead with Haig, eliminate Haig. At least this way we know what's going on, and then we'll see. I don't know. It depends what Haig will say now. Zare, I had my suspicion on you based on what you said regarding me. And it's interesting why Haig didn't die. I mean, Van died. Maybe, I don't know, yet again, because the doctor would make a lot of sense what he did. Would give us a clearer analysis of it. However, this is it for the time being for me. Thank you.
Thank you, Shahan. Avak, تفضل.
Okay, yeah, Haig has to die. Regardless of what he says now, he has to die. After that, I really think the doctor should come out, whether Zare or Mark at this point. If Shahan said that, you need to come out and say if you're the doctor. That way we get to eliminate. And I'm going to kill Haig now. Even if you are the real sheriff, you have to die. You understand that, right? Because the Mafia didn't kill you, which puts doubt on you. Even if you're playing the correct way, you still have to die, and then we'll take the 50-50 after that. So depending on who the Mafia killed then, whether I die or Mark dies or Shahan dies or Zare dies, then we'll have to do the final analysis together and figure out the last 50-50. That's it, or 33% or whatever. So yeah. But I'm not going to go more in depth because I don't want the Mafias to be able to figure out maybe what we're thinking. Pass.
Okay, Zare.
I start my sentence by fuck you, Avak. This is first. Let me tell you why I shot Sako. Guys, ما بدها هالقد. شو بكون يا جماعة? Sako, the first guy, when I was the sheriff, he begged me, okay, to come out now. It was late. Why he came out for the second round? شو الله جابره يطلع second round, man. ما عنده هيت، ما عنده شغلة. أنا اللي برأيي إنه شريف هو هاك. بدكم تضربوني مثل أجري. هاي هو الشريف. عرف إنه الدون. هو طلع ليعمل suspicions وماشي حاله. وشريكه اللزم هو أفاك. عم بيطيب له معلم وحط الهيت علي. شو اسمه ساكو، وحط الهيك على مارك. اخر شيء لما برمى منيح الله ستر انه يو نومينيتد هاي طلع حكي. انا من اول ثانيه ما صدقته لساكو انه هو الشرف. انا برايي نضرب افاك، بدكم تضربوا بده يصير اقل. وبعرف انه هذا الحكي عم بجيب هيت علي لحالي. هلا الكويشن اللي خوتني بعد هو انا من الدكتور وليه ما بعد ما ما طلع بلكي مات بالليل. طبعا الدكتور لما قال. بس انا برايي ساكو هو ما كان الشرف، كان الدون ولقطه هايك. وتاني شو اسمه هلا هايك بليز قلنا مين الدكتور مين البوليس.
Thank you.
افاك انا الثاني، انا بضرب افاك.
Haig, unmute.
Guys, I mean, naturally, I asked about Mark because I wanted to clear his name. I didn't know whether Sako was covering up for him or whether he really was framed. And then Mark is a police. So for me, Mark is 100% police. That's one. Now, in my opinion, there is three unknowns. It's Zareh, it's Shahan, and it's Avak. Obviously, from the way Zareh is playing, this is how he plays. He's very vindicative. He's very convicted. He killed the real Don. So chances are he is a police. Avak, let me correct one thing. I didn't say because you talked in the morning and came out as a sheriff that makes you a Don. I said I was not gonna reveal that I am the sheriff and I had asked about you. That's why I wanted to kill him subtly without having to expose myself. But when he came up in the morning, that's when I had to become vocal as well. So please pay attention to what I said. Now, Shahan,
5 seconds, Haig, please.
in my opinion, yeah, it's Shahan and Avak, the unknowns, and a bit Zareh, obviously. It makes sense for me to be killed. Yes, I 100% agree with that, and then it would be a numbers game. So let's decide how we're gonna move forward and then proceed with that. But please talk so we can decide who's gonna die next, because a guarantee police is gonna die in the night.
Thank you, Haig. Mark a name.
Zari.
Okay. Shahan.
Mark.
Okay. Avak.
Haig.
Okay. Zareh.
افاك.
Okay. Haig Yapujian.
Shahan.
طيب. Mark, you may begin. You have 1 minute and 20. Unmute yourself, Mark. Yeah, go ahead.
Zari, yes, I felt the same as you said about Sako coming out too early, and this is why I had strong suspicions on him. But again, there's a side of me that's also saying that he had heat on him, so he had to come out. You know, either if it was a mafia or if it was the real sheriff, he had to come out and say something. So that's why I was suspicious of him. I still feel it was not the right move to kill him, and this is why I have suspicions on you. I feel like maybe I might actually follow in the end if I mean, I don't know about Haig, honestly, but no, I feel like I agree that maybe we have to kill him, you know, to remove the suspicions. I know he cleared my name, yeah, thank you. But no, that could also be a very mafia move. So, and well, if I want to take Zare's side also, it does make sense what you said about Avak. And if there was this alliance also between them, then yes, Avak might be a suspect. So but yeah, I don't know.
Thank you, Mark. Shahan.
The reason why I nominated Mark is that I wanted to hear from him that he's the doctor. And eventually, the 5 of us, no one mentioned the doctor. Then the doctor might have been someone who died and did not mention. Most probably it's going to be Gio. Listen, I'm going to go based on the fact that the mistake that Zareh did, yes, Sako had heat on him. had heat from Avak and had heat from Yapujan. He had the heat. And this is what I said, he had the heat. However, even when Haig started nominating Sako, he wasn't that aggressive as he is supposed to be, like giving signals, giving confirming things that guys go ahead, Sako did this, or create anything that to lead further. And as I said, Haig did not gather a lot of people next to him. Sako tried to gather a lot of people next to him. So regardless of that, my suspicion first is gonna go to Haig, based regardless because there are two sheriffs, and the second one I'm gonna go to Zare, and this is based on the fact that he said that Sako didn't have anything, no heat on him. Yes, he had heat on him. So this. Thank you.
Thank you, Shahan. Avak?
I don't know if Gio was a doctor. Like he would have said something, no? Or maybe he would have hidden it. Maybe. Zare, the fact that you're attacking me like this and that you're so sure makes me feel like you're a mafia. And look, guys, Haig needs to go out. No, it will just give us at least one extra round to negotiate. Because if there's two mafia alive, let's say Haig and someone else is mafia, and we were wrong about Sako, the game will end right now. Okay, so it's better if Haig goes out and we'll have one more round to think about it. We will analyze who will die out of me, Mark, Shahan, and Zare, and then we'll see. We can read about it more, whether I die or Mark dies or Shahan dies or Zare dies. At least we can build on that. That's why, not because Haig might be the actual sheriff, yes, but he might not be the actual sheriff as well. No, normally he's a lot more concrete. That's why I believe maybe Sako was the sheriff. But either way, Haig needs to die. And I think he would agree to that, and he should vote for himself right now. Okay? After that, we'll put the pieces together, or whoever is alive, Shahan, whether you're alive, or whoever dies, then we'll put the pieces together. Okay? So whoever dies at night, come out and give as concrete and like all the information that you might have, lay it out so that whoever's left can put all the information together. I'm voting for Haig.
Zare, unmute.
Okay. There is one observation that I just noticed now that resets everything I said. Haig, why you ask for Mark if he's a sheriff, if he's a police or mafia? For me, if you are a sheriff and the Dons comes out وبكب حرام على واحد ما بسأل عنه عشية أنا. ليه سألت عنه عشية؟ بسأل عن حدا تاني. يعني أنا إذا أنا الشريف أكيد منه وطلع واحد من قبيلي شريف تقليد وكب حرام على واحد يعني أكيد هيداك وأنت قلتها قبل ما نفوت بالليل. Guys, ما بعرف أنا صراحة I'm going sorry أباك but هلا تغير الموضوع. Let's kill Haig first. Let's kill Haig first. وإن شاء الله موت عشية أنا لانه العشيه ثاني نهار الصبح رح يكون في هيت علي كثير لانه غيرت رايي بس هالشغله كثير منطقيه اللي عم بقولها فكروا فيها. ليه اسال عن مارك ما سال عن حدا ثاني؟ اوتوماتيكلي مارك لازم يكون كاب اذا هو هيديك كان الدون كاب حرام عليه. That's it.
Thank you, Zare. Haig, minute 20. Unmute.
Zareh, I very clearly and explicitly explained why I asked about Mark, because I said there is a probability that the Don is covering up for Mark and Mark might have been framed. And my impressions were that Mark was framed. So I needed to make sure that at least I have one confirmed cop in this game. It's as simple and as logical as that. Yes, everybody should kill me now. And whoever does not kill me now brings big suspicions on the fact that they are the mafia. I am saying, yes, I agree that I should die because it's normal. I do not want to create any confusion in this game. But to be honest, for me in this game, there's only one guaranteed mafia and one guaranteed police, and that is Mark. For the rest, Shahan, Avak and Zareh, you all have very valid points. Zareh, you were playing as a cup because I do have the ability to see how you play when you are a cup, and it is normal for you to be in doubt at this stage. But my suspicion lies mostly between Shahan and Avak, on a second degree on Zareh, because these are the only elements that I have, and the only 100% that I have is Mark. Please shoot me. Yes, I should definitely die.
Thank you. Thank you, Haig. On the count of three, so we have Mark, Shahan, Avak, Zareh, Haig Yapudjan. On the count of three, who shoots Mark? 1, 2, 3. 0 votes. On the count of three, who shoots Shahan? 1, 2, 3. 0 votes. On the count of three, who shoots Avak? 1, 2, 3. 0 votes. Zareh, 1, 2, 3. 0 votes. Haig Yapudjan, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Everyone switch off your cameras. Okay. Framer, no need. Doctor, tell me who you wish to save. And we begin. Please, for the Mafia, please tell me who you wish to kill. So we begin. Zareh, Mark, Shahan, Avak, and they go away. Zareh, please switch on your camera, followed by Mark, followed by Shahan, followed by Avak. The Mafia shot someone, but the doctor saved them. Shahan, تفضل.
Okay, it's interesting. Okay, and I guess I know who the doctor is. And very clearly, I'm going to shoot Mark. I don't care what you guys are going to say. I'm going to shoot Mark based on the fact that if we are doubting who the real sheriff was, whether Sako or Haik, fine. And the sheriff that was Haik, he asked about Mark, just confirming as a cup, and then throwing the heat between Avak and I, and then saying a little bit of suspicion between Zareh, and he gave a signal that Zareh, most probably you're gonna die at night, so that he drew the plan for the other Mafia, if I can say, how to play the game. This is my conclusion. And the reason why I said I nominated Mark so that he can say whoever the doctor is, you did not mention. I don't know, man. To be really honest, this is the plan that's fitting in my head. It makes sense.
I'm Shahan.
But this is it for me. Thank you.
Thank you. Avak?
Okay. So Shahan's a cop, I'm the doctor. And I took that risk and I didn't save myself because I thought that we would get to this situation if I can get the 33% right or the 25% right. And my gut feeling worked right now. So, Shahan, the best case scenario is for no one to die in the morning now. But it's going to be very hard to accomplish that because if no one dies, then 100% we win. Right? Or not 100%, but like the chances that we win become significantly higher. Now, yes, Mark is, I don't know, man, the fact that Zareh changed his, I don't know, it's like normally I would read this much better. The fact that Zareh changed his opinion is not something he ever does. Like he's never changed his opinion. خلاص بتنحر one person بتنحر. I feel like he got cornered for a second and that's why he changed. But at the same time, there's a lot of suspicion on Mark as well. So I know that another, I don't know.
Thank you, Avak. Zare.
جايز تبرر حالي هلا مبدئيا دكتور افاك سيف شهان اوكي بس تبرر حالي تنرجع شوي لورا كرمال ساكو جايز ساكو ما تقولوا لي ما غلط انا بالنسبه لي ثاني راوند يطلع غلط خي ما كنت قاري انا لساكو ما حدا قاري اخذ 1 فوت انا كرمال هيك شكيت عليه بس التيرنينج بوينت تبعولي ليه عرفت هالشغله انه ليه هايك سال عن مارك ها هي خلصت انا هون قلت لك كرمال انا كنت رح اضربك افاك وقلت لك اول شيء فك يو يعني كنت مروص عليك لك اول شيء ما انت كمان ما عم تلعب مثل ما بتلعب عاده بوليس اوكي ومنك اجريسيف وصراحه خيفان منك مثل هداك المره احسن ما تبيض معي وكذا بس انا اللي حكيته كان معك حق بس من تاني ميلي انا ما كنت مقتنع انه ساكو ابدا كان شارف انا مقتنع انه هاي بس شغله وحده غلط علي انه راح سال عن مارك انا ما بسال عن مارك اذا انا الشريف اوتوماتيكلي هيز شو اسمه اذا انا الشارف ما بسال عنه هي واز يعني شوت باي هيدا انا صراحه بقول لكم وما تغلطوا دروب مارك وبيخلص اللعبه.
Thank you, Zare. Mark, unmute, and you have a minute.
All right. So, okay, last round, I was going to shoot Haig anyway, but I was not still sure about him being a mafia. No, I was like, is he a mafia? Is he sheriff? I don't know. Until he did something that made me sure that he's the sheriff. And then فهمت ليش سأل قال إنه سأل عني. Because what he said was that while he was explaining, he said that Mark was framed. He said that Mark was framed. شو يعني؟ يعني Sako was actually the sheriff and he asked about me and I was framed. And he would know that because either he was the Don or he was the framer. He was a mafia in any case, and he framed me. Yani he knows that I was framed. This is why I was completely sure that Haig was a mafia, and this is why I was khalas shooting him. And that's he did this to bring heat on me now that you would kill me. Honestly, out of the three of you, يعني if I was always sure about Shahan, but Avak, I was kind of 50-50. Now you came out as a doctor, you saved him. Nobody else said, Zari didn't say he was the doctor, so I'm assuming Avak is the doctor for real. Then, well, for me, it's Zari. Khalas, that's it.
Thank you, Mark. Shahan, I need a name, please.
Myself.
Okay, Avak.
Zare.
Okay, Zare.
Mark.
Okay, Mark. Huh? Mark.
Zari.
Okay, so everyone is nominated except Avak. Shahan, minute 20 حبوب.
Okay.
تفضل.
I'm gonna go with my gut feeling and go towards Mark. For the simple reason, you were still doubting that maybe he's the sheriff, yes or no, regardless. But what I think that what Haig drew as a plan, okay, that Mark is a cop and having doubts on Shahan and Avak, and then secondary to Zare, leaving the fact that why should I believe him? Second point that we're missing is that, again, we need to remember that there was another sheriff that was Sako that he mentioned that you were a mafia. Maybe he really caught a mafia. So both cases, the Don, if he asked you, definitely if you become a cop, definitely the analysis is that you were framed. The moderator doesn't tell him that he was framed. So based on these, again, Zare, I'm not 100% convinced, but the storyline for me that makes a little bit more sense goes towards Mark. Now, I think that Avak, you and I need to unify our votes. You know what? Fuck it. It's a game. I'm gonna go.
Okay, thank you, Shahan. Zare.
Guys, one thing also regarding yesterday. From yesterday, I stopped being aggressive. Yesterday, I was nominating in my head 3 people. I asked her, 3 were police. I shot one على الإيار امبارح. That's why I'm calm today. Okay? And the fact that Sako did this, for me, till now, it's a mistake. That's why I focused on Sako. Hey, I was focused, Avak. I was focused on Sako. I focused on you. كنت حريمك مان. كنت جاي اضربك. بس هي هالشغله بس وصدقني هلا لما يطلع هيك بده يقول لك غلط فيها مان. ما بيسال عن مارك، بيسال مين ما هو 100 واحد، اخر شيء بيترك مارك خيي. بيسال عني. نو واي مان. وشغله ثالثه، اذا انا المافيا، اذا واحد تاني مافيا، انا بخلي بالجيم. انا اكثر واحد الي تشانس طير. يعني هلا البلان تبعولهم هلا يطيروني لإلي. Let's shot Mark. He is the mafia.
Thank you, Zare. Mark, unmute.
Okay, so I'm trying to understand. مش understand. خلاص, I'm sure in Zare is obviously because it can be no one else. What Zare did last round, he realized that Haig was going to get killed, and he knew that he had the most heat, so he had to create a new alliance. This is what happened. That's the only way I can explain his behavior, and this is why I am sure he's a mafia because I know I was framed. Again, I'm telling you, you're saying, Zare, that Haig made a mistake by saying he asked about me. That was not a mistake. That was a very, very smart thing to do. He knew he was going to get shot. He was definitely a mafia. Sako is the sheriff, and he said that I was framed. That's the mistake he said. He said I was framed. I was framed, guys, and no, fine, shoot me, but no, we're gonna lose the game. So it's Zare for me, 100%.
Thank you, Mark. So the order of nominations: Shahan, Zare, Mark. On the count of 3, who shoots Shahan? 1, 2, 3. 0 votes. On the count of 3, who shoots Zare? 1, 2, 3. 1 vote. On the count of 3, who shoots Mark? 1, 2, 3. El cops.
Like Mark, you should have said, like, how come Zare had a coalition with Haig and killed
man.
Zare نورين دوست خلري man.
لك بس اكون خالد صبيا شريف يقطع اليوم انجلش
Avakim Verang.
Avakim Verang عبر يا اخي.
Guys, English or Arabic.
سوري جايز خليني انا لانه اكثر واحد انا شو اسمه برمت
خريطة.
لا اول شيء يا اخي لحظه شوي.
وليد جملات.
انا كمشت خيط واحد ومشيت وراه. هو يا اخي طلع هو شرف يا اخي. ما كان عليك هيت، ما كان حدا قريك، حتى الراوند مارق كل واحد عم يضرب واحد لحاله. طلع قال الشرف هيديك صار يبيض له افاك قال باس قبل بليله. يا اخي افاك ما بيلعب هيك. مرتين قال باس، اول مره البيبي بايده قلنا اوكي، ثاني مره الباس وربك يعني
سوري.
بس الطنت مزبوط. ما تقول لي ما صفتها انه ليه سال عنه لمارك انت كمان هاي.
لا بس انا I couldn't ask for anyone else.
لا سال عن حدا ثاني.
If I hadn't asked for Mark, everyone was gonna say Allah, how come you didn't ask for Mark? It was gonna be the other way around.
لا يا اخي
زاري
عم بلعب رايق ما مثل من
هيك.
رايق مان.
ثاني نهار ما تشنفني.
ليك
guys
انا ندمان على شغله وحده. بلشت ريكورد بعد ما انت عملت هيك لافاك ولا ساكت. بعد ما هاي طلع قال انه هو الشرف، انت عم تعمل له هيك
غلط يا اخي.
سبنا 3 مرات وسبنا
انت زلمه دائما بتقول انه شرف لما بيبقى على الاخر.
يا اخي ثانيه في احكي اول شيء يا ري سبيت له 3 مرات لافك يا ري
عارف حبيبي أباك.
لا تشوف قد بحبك زارين انه ما قوصتك.
بس هو ري
مارك ما دقيقه جايز فيو ليه قوصت لمارك. اول شيء you said the exact two same things ورا بعض. ثاني شيء you didn't nominate me. Why the hell did you not nominate me?
Definitely you have to
This was the reason why I
always
killed you.
nominate.
لأنه you did not
Mark,
nominate me.
always.
ما اقتنعت مني يعني.
لا حرام هيك دقيقة انت يعني انت you were a lot more convincing. وذا fact that كنت عم بتسبسب وهيك انت عارف بس كان بدي اياك تقول له لمارك unless كنت بدري قوصناك ما كنت
يا
فكرت
اخي دقيقه لقطته مان كنت مطيرك لك انا kiss me again ساكو.
Hey بعدين what a like a ballsy move بس a good one.
I made a lot of
عبير
mistakes.
بسيم شهر
هلا مش نشر عرضك كنت مغسلك
هاي يا بوكان بيان جوي
كمان was the real sheriff.
مش لعبته لهايك كماش لعبته كيف عمل وشو عمل ويس
شو كمشت لعبته ما كمشت شيء هلا in hindsight everything is obvious now.
والله في زول بتخاطم بوت
في احكي انا
شهان بدلك تقول هيديك المره you killed ساكو وبعدين قلت كمشته هيدي
هايك لا
it's
بس حبيبي بس ساكو
there's no shame.
جوجورتيت برنيتي خلصنا بقى
خلص روح
لأن ميجان كم سجخ يا غررتن.
خلاص
انا قصصت خدمات
go ahead.
ايه اول شيء هايك بيان جوي اذا بتقول لشهان انه ما كان مش راح يعصي فما تقول له خلص. ثالث شيء على فكره افاك ثالث نهار هو فهم انه هو الدكتور لانه قال له لشهان انت شوف شغلك الدكتور بيعرف شو بده يعمل خلص بينت ما بعرف اذا انتم ما شفتوه. رابع شيء يا ري يا زاري يا حبيبي. طيب انت بدك تلعب رواق لا شو عم تتدخل انت بالمشكل. انا تعرف ليش انت طلعت قلت انا الشريف ايه مش انه هايك على فكره على الارجح هايك اول نهار سالت عني ايه انت دون لا اوكي هايك حطني نوميني دقيقه هايك حطني نوميني انا ما عندي مشكله خيي. افاك حطني نوميني قلت وين شو عم بيصير خيي. قطعنا اول يعني تقوصنا اول شيء رحنا على ثاني مرحله خلص انا يعني وانا ليه حكيت قلت سالت عن مارك طلع مافيا قلت اذا
انت اول راوند قلت انك الشريف
No, ثاني راوند
يعني رقم شو بكون يا شباب ثاني راوند شو بك انا ما بطلع بقول بس ثاني راوند طلعت قلت هونيك قلت رح اقولها لانه قلت خيي بلكي عن جد مارك مافيا وانا اذا متت ملاقى مافيا شو بعمل كل الدق بنيك حالي يعني ما في لازم اطلع اقول طلعت قلت انا الشرف شباب ومارك وقوصوه ما حدا قوصه انا جنيت خيي ليه ما بيقوصوه. بعدين انا كنت مستنظر انه وقاس هلا المافيا راح انه طلع مارك بلكي عن جد معمول فريم عليه وهو يعني هايك ابوجان دون ما واحد ومارك راح يقوصوني. طلع زاري قوصني قلت معقول انه هايك وزاري اثنيناتهم مافيا بس قلت انه بتبين يعني بيطلع الشباب بيقول له شو يا عينيك عم بتقوصوا يا مش طلع زاري ما خصه ما خصك انت
يا اخي لانه you didn't do a good job يعني لقطت مافيا وانت مش اكيد انه مافيا.
زاري حبيبي
زاري عم بشرح لك ليه ثلاث عم بشرح بس ما ثاني مره اثنين حطوني نوميني ضينت لثاني راوند من التقويس وانا ملاقى مافيا قلت خي ما في ما اطلع اقول لو كنت ملاقى بوليس خيي ماشي الحال بس قلت ما في اذا بموت وملاقى مافيا ما حنام بالليل. شو عرفني انت كمان
there is a game inside the game يعني people have roles. If Sako gets randomly nominated out of nowhere and he's the sheriff there's a good chance انه a mafia is nominating him and they could have
ايه بس انا I didn't know I just threw it like that.
شو عرفوا هو ساكو شو عرفوا ساكو
ايه I know
بس قولوا شغله بس during the game انسى النومينيشن during the game ما كان عليه هيت الزلمه ما حدا جاب ساكو.
لا انا وافاك
كان في احتمال يموت.
زاري سؤال اذا انت الشريف و out of nowhere اول نهار someone puts you nominated and then another one nominates you out of nowhere wouldn't you be suspected انه you're going to get voted out لانه اول
اذا
راوند
في واحد جحش مثلي كان خرب اللعبه. صراحه يعني طلع قال انه مارك مافيا وان سسبيشس. ربك عليمك ما تحكي احسن صراحه، ما تحكي احسن.
يا زاري انا خفت لانه
اوكي
شخصيا
اوكي
يا جايز خلاص عشان نسكم يتخاكم بوتش.